Welcome back to The Climb, a guided journal series inspired by the book The Alchemist by Paola Coelho. I am honored to have you here once again. If this is your first time here, please go back to Journal Series number 1, which will be in the down bar below, to get full detail on what this series entails. If you want to start here, you are more than welcome. Big hugs to everybody. I want to remind you that this is always a process. We're nearing the end, and I just want you to be kind to yourself and let the answers come to you and revisit this series at any time. Last time we journaled about divine assignment. What is yours? What have you heard whispered to you to get involved with? Or better yet, what have you heard loudly that you still are not partaking in? I challenge you to move in the direction of your divine assignment. As a practice for myself, I revisit the question from Journal Series number 1 every day or at least once a week. This question's very powerful. I pray that you exercise it as much as you need to. Keep on going with it. Our action step from last week was to dip our toe in the water. It was to test our light. Did you give out your light in the way that only you know how? How did that go? How did that feel? Is this something that you would like to continue? Please feel free to tell me anything that you want in the comments below, or as always, you can visit me and chat with me on my Instagram at MrsLoveAboveAll. Let's move forward and discuss this week's journal topic. I will dive in. Pause the video and grab your journal and/or paper and pen. Our topic is I will dive in. In the book The Alchemist, this is the line that jumped out at me. When someone makes a decision, he is really diving into a strong current that will carry him to places he had never dreamed of when he had first made the decision. Are you ready to make the decision to follow your divine mission, your dreams, the special seed that lives inside of you? Sometimes just making the decision to be committed to following what God has planted in our heart makes the difference between life and death in a metaphorical sense. What I mean by this is that when one does not follow the true path for them, the path that is real, the path that is true, they may die a little bit each day and succumb to someone who they are not. In the Bible, Deuteronomy 30:19 says, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. Are we going to sit back and keep doing the same thing over and over again that does not fit us anymore or serve us anymore? Or are we going to follow the part of us that is alive and the part of us that is ready to serve the world in the way that it knows how? Will you dive in and be committed, no matter how long it takes or what it is that you have to do? Will you follow your dreams and live? Will you go all the way? Take some time to think about these following questions. Let your spirit speak and accept what pops up. It is now time to write. Keep writing for the whole time. Replay if necessary. Stop when your spirit has stopped speaking. And remember, there is no right or wrong answer. So with this journal entry, I want you to get really clear. What are you ready to dive into? What must you dive into like your life actually depends on it? And what will be your first step? I want you to look at this water, and I want you to view this water and think of your purpose and what you believe it to be. And the little person up there who's diving, yep, that's you. And I know that you can do this. I know that you can get clear on what it is that you really want and take those steps and make those action steps actually happen in order to go along what your true path really is. You have 2 minutes to write. You can write the whole entire time. The video will let you know when it is time to stop. You may keep writing if you need to. This is your sacred time. You may stop here or keep going. And your action step for the week is to take that first dive. I know that this is constantly kind of being repeated, but you might be very much more clear as to what it is that you really want to be doing since we are nearing the end of our series. I know you can do this. Be committed to diving in. Take God's hand and take that first step towards your destiny this week. What will you do and what are you committing to? Please let me know how you're enjoying this journal series and give it a like if this is helping you. Please share this with others who you feel would benefit. And as always, you can connect with me in the comments below or on my Instagram at MrsLoveAboveAll. God bless you. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you in number 18. Bye-bye.